Hey guys, don't worry, there's no jump scares in this one. I hate jump scares. Back in 2006, when I lived in Queens, New York, I was living in an apartment and I was sleeping on a couch. Like a lot. I slept on couches a lot. Actually, now I'm sleeping on a couch. Wow, that's really bad. But anyway, why don't I do a geeky thing and do the rest of this in diagrams? Here's a simple diagram of the layout of the apartment. It's just the living room, so you guys don't need to have something super elaborate because that's where everything happens. So there's the entrance and there's the couch. So at one end of the couch, there would be this, for lack of a better term, an apparition. Now, the way I would spot this figure was always the same series of events. When you enter the apartment, your first major line of sight was from the entrance right towards the corner of the living room, the same corner of the end of the couch. So it would happen a few times. I would come home from work, open the door, and my eyes would be drawn right to that corner. And yeah, I would see this figure, about 4 feet high, just the outline. The figure was visible for a few seconds, and then it would just vanish. I also got the vibe that it was like a small child. Now, I was more confused than scared, and I'd like to think that I'm a rational person, so I started making rational explanations. The most plausible explanation was my eyesight. First and foremost, I wear glasses to correct my poor vision. So when I see something that is this anomalous, I have to question my vision. And most of the time, it really became my excuse that it's just my poor vision and there's nothing supernatural or paranormal about it. And of course, with this rationale, I really don't bring up this topic, so I just don't want anyone thinking I'm crazy. It's Friday evening, and I'm returning from dinner with 3 friends, represented here by these colorful dots. The moment my key hits the lock, I have a brief thought. Am I gonna see this thing again? So I open the door, and I keep my eyes on the door, and I let my friends in, and I turn on the closest lamp to the door. As I swing around to check on my friends, one of them, her eyes are locked right on that corner, and I could tell from the expression on her face, it wasn't fear, but she was trying to make sense of what she was seeing. But what my friend says next shocked me. She says, "Oh, I thought there was someone there for a moment." I pretty much carried on the rest of the evening like normal. I didn't freak out, but on the inside I was like screaming like crazy. I was like, wow. My friend just validated everything for me, and if you think of it in terms of scientific method, she was sort of like the control. She didn't have any prior knowledge to anything that was happening, and yet she was able to make the same observation. So it's pretty compelling stuff, and it was just really weird. So yeah, so that's my little paranormal experience. If you guys have any and you want to share with me, leave a comment or something. I hope you enjoyed the story, and hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.